Whenever I make apples like this, everyone asks me for the recipe. For today's recipe, I'll need 300 grams of puff pastry, and I'll slice into 2 very large strips, removing the excess puff pastry. And before I forget, tell me from which city you're watching us so I can send you a special hug. Today's hug goes to Colby Harrison from Missouri. I'm happy that you're enjoying our recipes. After that, I'll set this pastry aside to prepare the other part of the recipe. Now, in a large bowl, I'll grate an apple. Do you already know how today's recipe will turn out? Then, I'll add 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder, half a cup of sugar, to mix the ingredients very well. I'm sure the final result of this recipe will surprise you. Then, I'll divide this mixture to place on top of the 2 strips of puff pastry prepared before. This filling will be very delicious. Spreading it very well over it. Make this recipe today at your home too, don't just crave it. I'm sure you'll really love its flavor. Send this recipe to that friend of yours who really likes recipes with apple. He will really like to have received it from you. And also to make it at his house. This recipe is much healthier and more delicious than similar recipes you find sold in conventional snack bars around the city, besides also being made with much more love and care. After that, folks, I'll close the puff pastries very well, like this here, fastening their ends very well so they don't open later. It's essential to close the recipe very well for the result to work. Next, I'll slice each one into 3 large pieces. I love making this recipe to eat on weekend afternoons or to eat as dessert on the work week. Then, I'll remove the protective plastic layer that is on the puff pastry. Don't forget to do this, because it isn't good to ingest this protective plastic from the puff pastry. Now, I'll put the recipe inside a metal baking pan with parchment paper. Do you know any recipe similar to this? I'll love to know so I can make it too. On top of them, I'll brush a mixture of beaten egg to take everything to the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. After that time, I'll transfer the recipe to another container. To complement the recipe, I'll add sugar on top of it. Look how beautiful today's recipe is turning out. I can't wait to be able to taste it when it's finally ready to be able to eat. I'm sure your mouth water is already flowing just by seeing how it's turning out. You'll love to see how it will look in the end.